Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stephen Breach coming to you today. I came home from softball practice, came home and sat down on my computer. I started watching a few YouTube videos and saw a video from Brandon Hodge. Brandon Hodge made a video talking about The Rock returning to WWE. This honestly sent me into a tailspin today. Basically, I immediately went to Twitter. I typed in The Rock return. I started looking for other YouTube videos. Honestly, I couldn't find anything. And I'm not personally attacking Brandon Hodge if I didn't like his videos, if I didn't like the way he made his videos, if I didn't like the energy that he brought to his videos. Honestly, I wouldn't be subscribed to him and I wouldn't watch his videos. But basically in his video, he talked about The Rock returning to Survivor Series. This is honestly something that I've heard nothing about. If there's anything that anybody knows about The Rock returning at Survivor Series, leave it in the comment box below, because I've looked for it on Twitter, and I've searched for it, but everywhere that I can think of finding it, and I don't have anything to back this up. I'm not saying what Brandon said is a lie, just if there's a rumor out there, I want to know about it. I listened to the Wrestling Observer today, and basically where he got, I think, a source of his information was off of a newsletter comment that was sent, or not a newsletter comment, a mailbag question that was sent to Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer, asking about The Rock returning currently and coming in. And they said basically because of the fact that somebody went to WWE Shop, and once you go to where it breaks down, whose stuff is on WWE Shop, if you press the button that says Current Superstars, The Rock pops up on the group of Current Superstars. If you press Alumni, he doesn't show up in that box anymore. I don't know what would have moved him from the Current Superstars list, from the Alumni list, or what had happened, but basically I think for The Rock, as a guy who doesn't show up all that often, I mean, this guy hasn't wrestled a match since WrestleMania 29, he hasn't made an appearance since WrestleMania 31, he has made more appearances as of late. He was at that Boston house show, he was at that Barclays Center Monday Night Raw last summer. So, I mean, you can't really throw rocks at The Rock for not being around, especially for how much money this guy makes when he's making movies like San Andreas, and I can't think of it, Fast 7, and whatever else he's doing in his world, except, I think, saving puppies that are swimming in pools and things like that. But I want The Rock to return just like everybody else. I'm not 100% sold on The Rock versus Triple H being one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. I think, honestly, if you put that as a mid-supporting match, and you've got two matches that are bigger than that, The Rock and Triple H is going to make a WrestleMania good. But if this is the match that you're supposedly selling tickets for, and this is going to be the main event, I think that WrestleMania 32 is in for a downfall. And I love Triple H. Triple H is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I put him right up there with Hulk Hogan. The Rock is a great guy as well. I just don't have love for The Rock like I do for Triple H and Hulk Hogan. Definitely, he's one of the biggest, best superstars. He's pushed his way out of wrestling into Hollywood, and he's not even like a mid-level Hollywood star. He's one of the biggest stars of all time. But everybody wants The Rock to return. I don't know. We thought this guy was going to wrestle, at 30. We thought he was going to wrestle at 31. I don't even know if we're guaranteed to get him at 32. I know that he loves professional wrestling. He wants to give back as much as he wants to, but the guy has so much, that's on the line if he gets into a match and this guy gets injured. And in the last two matches that he's had with John Cena, the guys got injured in both of those matches. One of them almost cost him the movie Hercules. So I don't know, man. I'm not going to take it off of an article, off of a question asked to the Wrestling Observer mailbag that The Rock is guaranteeingly returning. I know it's been on the topic of discussion. I know that basically, I'm sure somebody from WWE is calling The Rock, and as often as possible, trying to get this guy to come in. But we will have to see. I got my fingers crossed. I don't want The Rock to let me down like so many other rumors have, like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels and Daniel Bryan and so on and so forth. We'll have to see from there. But The Rock returning, I'm not 100% sold on it yet.